What's going on, guys? Ferret Lord and I are back
Heidi ho!
to finish our romp through ancient history.
Internet neighborinos.
Alright. Set the shares. And off we go.
Alright. Set headlamps for stun. 'Cause we're going. Where are we going? I forget. What's the last one we have left?
Near East.
Nah, I was gonna.
Yeah, I believe you said something about saving the best for last.
Yeah.
I had to turn it up a touch for my last episode of Are We There Yet? Let me drop it again. There we go.
And what, pray tell, is Are We There Yet?
It's another game I'm doing with another server mate of mine. We're also 5 parts in. We're going to need another 2 through 4 to get it done, depending on how fast we go.
It sounds like it would be in a similar vein as the Oregon Trail.
Not so much. More like The Fool's Errand, if you saw that one. It's extremely, extremely puzzle heavy, but the premise just happens to be a road trip around the United States. But yeah, we've basically it goes two puzzle areas per state. We're through 30 states now after 5 parts. But yeah, we're just rolling along there. That volume is a lot softer than this, so there we are. This is it. Well, he's a little bit faster, I think.
And I'm a little bit slower because I'm looking at a black screen.
Of course. Alright, 1 sec.
You didn't really think it would be this easy.
No, of course not. Of course not. Actually, you know what? We took this to Discord last time, didn't we? Because of this exact kind of problem.
Well, I want to see if we can get through, since we're already going to be having some likely audio issues from me not having my regular mic-a-doodle.
Yeah. Well, the system sound is refusing to reshare. So that leaves 2 options. Restart this call or jump to Discord.
All right, let's restart.
All
and
right.
if that doesn't fix, then...
Then we'll do things.
Yep.
All right. Just a moment, guys. Is it also going to refuse to connect for call? To the Discord. Testing. I do not hear you. See if your mic settings have you on that other mic. Mute and unmute didn't work. If you click the gear, it might be set to your normal mic. Might be what's going on there. Oh, okay.
Oh wait, I see what the problem was. I had turned on push to talk.
Oh, gotcha.
And
Okay.
I have now disabled push to talk because push to talk is the worst.
Yeah, I never ever use it. All right.
So yes, let us carry on.
Yes. So the first room was just the high stairs with the worm, which appeared to be about twice the speed as on Explorer level. That right there.
Yep.
I'm not staying long enough to get hit.
No, I don't blame you. You are coming through clearly, and it doesn't look like with any delays.
Good, good. That bat's gonna do something real tricky. I can feel it. I think not.
It looked like you might have been able to duck under him if you didn't jump.
In hindsight, I probably could have, but better safe than sorry on this level.
Yeah, and
There we go. Combinations changed too.
the traditional set headlamp to stun.
And where there used to be an apple down here, I believe there's now a diamond. And 2 worms.
I'm gonna say those are snakes.
Close enough.
Worms don't have eyes, or really faces even, just kind of a mouth.
Oh, damn it. Whoa, damn it.
This is kind of nice, actually being able to see what's going on.
Nice change from the norm, huh? Yeah, that's definitely shield.
Alright, this was a quick one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is intended to be the first level, so that'll probably be the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got here?
Oh.
The harp. So now we must put together a bearded lady.
Well, judging from those horns, I would say it's a fella.
You think so? Either way, it's horny. I mean, am I wrong?
I cannot call you wrong.
So we have here.
So, about 2.5 millennia before the Chrysiist, bull's head was often used as a decoration in Sumerian art.
Really?
The bull symbolizes power and is also found in Egyptian and Greek art.
Fantastic. No delays whatsoever.
It's almost like Discord is a finished product and Skype is an alpha build.
I know, right?
Only you'd be wrong by several decades. Well, maybe not several decades, but...
Yeah,
All
close enough.
Middle one?
Yep. The diagonal trick works really nicely here.
Oh, sure it does.
Yeah, I remember we need the lever this time where we did not the last time. Oh. They took out a couple ropes. Cute. Nothing there.
Clever girl.
Mm. Now we want to open this panel. Yep. That is absolutely necessary. Oh, isn't that fancy?
Fancy and footloose, I would say.
Best move under the circumstances, I believe.
Footloose is a weird term. That is just a strange turn of phrase.
I mean, it applies. Some nice fancy footwork going on there. Ah, damn it.
Well, I tend to think of like something loose as being like going to fall off. I mean, I guess you could say like something that's loose is like free with a thing.
Loose things are easy to manipulate. A Sumerian ziggurat.
Climbing the ziggurat. We're climbing the ziggurat.
There's actually a song about these things?
It's a thing.
It's a thing?
It's a thing.
Gotcha. The landscape looks pretty easy to assemble.
Oh.
There we go.
No, you had it right.
There we are.
Ziggurat at around 2K before the Jesus, the Sumerians built ziggurats, pyramid-like structures.
And what's so special about these pyramid-like structures?
Well, good sir, I'm glad you asked, because I'm here to tell you that they were built as shrines to the many gods. Have you let Gilgamesh into your life? Have you found Gilgamesh?
I think it's safe to say that Gilgamesh found me first.
They are much smaller than the pyramids of Egypt, but they were intended to be usable structures rather than just eye-catching things in the horizon.
I see. Well, but judging by the top of this structure, it looks more comfortable to sit on than a standard pyramid might be.
I mean,
Sit on top of,
blocks
anyway.
The pyramids are so big that you could comfortably stand on one block.
I was referencing the pointy top of the pyramids.
Oh, well, I guess.
Be a real pain in the ass.
I'm gonna go with the top.
I love when they vary their puzzles like this. Like, you never know from one to the next what the solution's gonna be. You'd think this would be harder.
Well, keep in mind that we are in the, we're in the wrong age range for the design team's focus. Like,
I mean,
we're sitting in a demographic that is closer to, like, a college education rather than learning the basics of shapes and patterns.
yeah, but here's the thing. Even before that, the Explorer puzzles were far more varied than these seem to be.
Fair.
We've seen the same diagonal trick for most of the puzzles on this skill level. Explorer, you didn't have that so much.
Truth.
So even for age range consideration, the game makes itself easier. At least by partial design.
Okay. This was the first Super Solvers game that I ever played. So I
Funny.
tend to think of it as being like a game for
Well,
youngins.
I mean, it is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying they went the wrong way with their own skill levels. Ironically enough, this is going to be the last Super Solvers game I ever play. And this was actually my
Did you already do whatchamacallit Mountain?
Treasure Mountain.
Yes.
Yeah, I touched on it with one video that had one play of like 6 different games. Like, I'm not sitting there grinding all the way up to champion rank on every one of those games. There's no reason to do that from a broadcast standpoint. There's nothing to keep it interesting.
Here's a question for you.
Sure.
On Treasure Mountain, there was a shaft that led to the bottom that I never figured out why it was there. It would always be near the top of the mountain.
Are you referring to the one on the 3rd floor that like the dead end shaft that drops you to the 2nd level?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I think it was
because
like, I forget which one the one that gave you a prize was and the one that didn't give you a prize, but I think it was the
one that
gem encrusted passageway. And it would
yes.
It would just take you backwards with no real purpose.
I'm going to assume that was meant to be a trap. Just like a trick.
Interesting.
Hey, come down here. It looks enticing, right? There might be treasure down here. Nope.
Fascinating
Oh,
chapter.
damn you.
I'm sorry, that was an excellent troll on the snake.
Yeah, I'm glad you... Oh, crap. Let me guess. I need that button, don't I? I don't know what that button does, but I bet you I need it.
Here we see Alpha is done with this ship.
Go, 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 go! Oh, yeah. I am about 5 seconds away.
Go, go, go!
I'm going. Move it. Okay, good. No, you don't!
Nice save.
Thank you. Ay. Sumerian statue that appears to be missing an arm already.
I really like the detail that they really captured the facial expression of the statue.
I mean, I might feel the same way if I was missing my arm.
Almost. The large eyes and nose on this statue from Nanshe, around 2.5 big M's, are typical of Sumerian art.
Alright.
Sumeria was between the Tigris and Euphrates River and on the Persian Gulf. I wonder if this was, in fact, just a neurology teaching tool to show the concentration of nerves in different parts of the body. If he had giant hands, which then couldn't be supported by the clay and broke off, then we would know for sure.
So, that's your explanation for why his arms are lacking?
Oh, yeah. Neurologists from 2500 BC.
All
using
right.
teaching aids.
Oh, damn it. I'm out of shields, too.
Oh, guess where we gotta go back? We gotta go back to the snakes! Ah! Go, 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 go! Oh, no. Alright. Ah, you can't diagonal this!
No, you can't, but this isn't exactly a new puzzle type.
It's subtraction. So it's the top one.
Well, that way works too, but looking at the top and middle rows, it looks like it's a what's different puzzle.
Yeah.
It just so happens that up top, or on the bottom row, everything is different. So while in that case the addition trick does get you there, it's not quite it.
I was using subtraction going right to left,
Gotcha.
which is
I mean,
logically consistent.
I mean, that's basically fact families. Okay, so same as Chamber 3 in India, China, on the right side there, those walls used to be. Now they are not walls. I learned my lesson from last time. I need to do this in a different order than I just did it. There. First we'll open that. Now we'll open this. Now we'll do this and not have to deal with that again. Other buttons over on the other side of this whole mess of shit. And I no longer need to go there. Whee! Well.
Pronoun trouble.
Before Tarzan beat Jane, Tarzan only have animals.
I'm not sure what you're implying.
Would you like me to explain in detail?
Is it going to end in bestiality?
Maybe.
Then yes, I want you to explain.
Okay. Tarzan had nothing to fuck but the animals until he met and fucked Jane.
Go on.
I don't know his preferences, so I don't know where to go with this.
Conjecture.
Well, I'm sure he would need, I'm sure he would need an elephant to accommodate his considerable size, and, I don't fucking know. I'm not a jungle man. I mean, I could give you my own perspective on it, except for the fact that I am not into sexing animals.
I mean, people are animals. It's a matter of gradient. Like, Homo sapiens sapiens, sure, that's an animal that really works for you and I, but like,
And all
how
those,
far can you take it? Would a Neanderthal work? A Cro-Magnon?
and all of a sudden,
Australopithecus?
and all of a sudden, all sex is bestiality. Happy New Year, folks. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, anything that gives you satisfaction, I guess, but...
I mean, the real question is, could a Neanderthal have consented?
Possibly. And I base that suggestion around the fact that I am going to do a game sometime in the near future that suggests that cavemen knew sign language.
Yeah, if they had language, then they would most likely be able to consent.
But did they consent?
I mean, additional research required.
Alright. So what is this pretty gold lock thing? Well, actually... it probably... goes something like that? Maybe? Yeah, good, okay.
Cuneiform writing, keeping in our theme of about 2 millennia before Christianity.
Is that why this is called Ancient Empires?
Well, not all of them were in the BCs. There were some Anno DM. Anyway, was developed for keeping records in ancient Sumeria. One of the things that ancient people were super argumentative about was the importance of counting. Like, if you read the Torah, a lot of it is just, fuck those people who don't think counting is the shit.
Yep.
And Sumerians would have agreed with the Jews on this one. Sumerians wrote with wedge-shaped sticks on soft clay tablets.
You know, a case can be made for your point about counting in Carmen Sandiego's Great Chase Through Time. One of the puzzles Chibi and I had to deal with there had to do with learning an entirely different number system in order to count inventory.
Really?
That may very well have been Sumeria, but it's been months since I did that play, so I really don't remember. Shameless plug. Watch Carmen Sandiego's Great Chase Through Time right here on AlphaStarDX.
Alright, so let's get to a door, which we can see, but I forget how to get there. Oh, that's very easy.
Yeah, right on up.
Get up, get on up. 2, 3, 1. Okay, so this is... what is this? 2, 3, 2... 0, 2...
It doesn't look to me as though there are any quote-unquote tricks for getting around this.
So you're saying we need to hire a prostitute?
Not quite. What I'm saying is the only way to solve this is through the intended method. There's no addition, subtraction tricks, no diagonal tricks this time.
I didn't realize that those were tricks. I just thought that was how you solved it.
Oh, no.
Don't tell me the solution to this one, because I want to, like, legitimately piece this one together.
I'll give you the previous ones. The 2 diagonal tricks that we had with the 2 on top and the 1 symbol on the bottom. Basically, on the symbol on the bottom of the previous square in the row is the same shape as the 2 that would be on the top in the next square. Like, it basically rotates shapes is what the first 2 did with the diagonal trick.
Mm-hmm.
On the previous one, it was a what's different puzzle, which means if you look at the first 2 columns in each row and notice the similarities and differences between what's in each spot and whether it's empty or filled, etc., etc. The third column would represent what was different between the 2 as what shows up.
Yes. I have that, and this is... Oh, this is what is in common.
Yes.
It would be the middle.
No. It is not the middle. Actually, you know what? Let's demonstrate that, because
Wait.
I think I can survive. I think I can survive through the first chamber, or first chamber of Ancient World on 3 health. Wait, what? How could that? Hold it just a minute. Just a minute.
Because there was nothing on the first one, so you couldn't have any symbols in common.
I thought it would be the top row because the bottom 2 were empty all the way through,
But
which would make those 2 similar.
But in the other rows, if it was empty, it continued to be empty. So
this,
if you had matching symbols, then the symbols would be carried over. If you didn't have matching symbols, then the emptiness would be carried over. And if you had emptiness, then the emptiness would be carried over. Think of emptiness as the dominant trait.
So you're saying that in order for them both to be filled, they both had to have the symbol in it?
Yes.
An AND gate trick. You sons of bitches. All right. I digress my prior statements on that puzzle. Well done. Very well done.
Thank you.
Now, moving on. From here on out, everything is different from how we remember it. Like, you remember what the first Ancient World starting room looked like? There were not nearly this many ropes. This is totally different. So now things get really interesting.
Gongs!
Yes, and there were not double gong puzzles either. Will one of these screw me over?
You can get to all of these.
Yeah, I know. I can see that. It's just where the slab's gonna get moved to.
Slab.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. There's another one on the far right. Just means more moving.
What do you think? Which genre
Oh!
or franchise? Which franchise do you think would make the worst edutainment game?
Which franchise?
Like, what video game franchise would make a terrible franchise for edutainment games?
I mean, historically, and at least by appearance, the Mario Edutainment series was pretty bad.
Mario Teaches Typing. That was a classic.
Yeah, but it looks terrible. It teaches typing effectively enough, but it looks horrible. I guess if you're speaking purely on edutainment, I wouldn't be able to say that. But here's the thing, though. It still, for me, has to be a quality game. And for me, Mario Teaches Typing, as decent a tool as it is not a very good game.
I guess. I mean, like 6-year-old me was thrilled to have my parents let me play a Mario game.
I guess that's fair if you're that young. Well, okay. I'm at a point now where I'm old enough that I've played all this stuff and I know different. Like, I didn't when I was younger, so if you were to ask me that then, I really don't know how I'd answer, but probably not remotely like how I'm answering now. As to... What the hell? Oh, do I have to hit that button again?
Yes.
Okay. What franchise would make the worst edutainment games? That's really hard to say, because I mean, they've all got the potential to make something good, but maybe the adult nature of Duke 3D might counteract any edutainment value just a little bit too much. As my personal thought on it. Other than that, I really don't know if I can say that any series out there could necessarily make a bad edutainment game. What are your thoughts on that, though? Barrett? Oh, there you are. Sound really far away, though. Oh, damn it. Yeah, you sounded real distant just now. No, I'm not hearing you at all if you're saying anything. I'm going to go on the contingency for the moment that he has stepped away for a quick minute. Ah! Alright, that may have been a slight mistake.
Sorry about that. I just had some 9/11 truthers at the door asking me if I'd heard the gospel of the good news of the Jews did 9/11.
Jeez. Why even answer the door for them?
I do have some Jehovah's Witnesses that I will invite in for
Humiliation?
conversation. Yeah.
Now, if I invite anybody in like that, it would be to humble them.
The what?
I said it would be to humble them. See, here's the thing. First of all, in this day and age, to go door to door trying to push anything, that's asking to get yourself killed if you run into the wrong people. Second of all, if you were really so sure of your faith and your relationship with Jesus, you wouldn't be pushing it down other people's throats the way you do.
Well,
If you're...
it's an abusive poly relationship. And Jesus wants other people, so they're finding Jesus more partners.
That's fantastic and all that, but here's the thing. It's got to be voluntary, or it's not the true love that Jesus wanted. And how voluntary could it possibly be when you're having it shoved down your throat by people banging on your door?
Ah!
Oh dear, this is gonna be really, really annoying, isn't it? Well, maybe not. I'm gonna stay right back here. I mean, that's just my take on it. If somebody's ready for that kind of relationship, they'll come to church. That's my view. I didn't think that I could do that. I done did bypass the fourth triangle completely.
Good job.
Blank. I can't go that way. Oh, damn, he can still shoot.
Hmm.
Oh, that ain't great. Oh. Do I have to do it this way?
Jump.
I see it. Okay. So hit this button and we're good to go. There we are. That was a little too close. I don't expect to have to turn back unless the door's all the way over there. A dickus thrower. Oh, this is all kinds of out of whack, isn't it? Let's wait on that. Jeez, this guy's chiseled.
Around 450 years before the first Christmas, the vigorous discus thrower is poised at the top of his swing.
Really? And what exactly is he swinging?
A discus. It's like a frisbee, a stone frisbee.
Oh, sounds painful.
This statue celebrates an Olympic event. Sports were an important part of ancient Greek education.
Really?
And pants were not.
I didn't see a penis.
Well, not seeing a penis does not mean...
Did they not chisel the penis on him?
Okay, so this is another... What is different?
It looks to be. But it's it's having us look at it backwards.
We need one in the top left, and we need nothing in the top right. So...
It must be... I believe it's the middle. Wait, no, it can't be.
No.
No, it's the bottom. Because there can't be one... There can't be one in the bottom right because it shows up in the what's different column. And there has to be one... There has to be one in the top left because the middle column doesn't have one and it's indicated there.
What's interesting is that we don't have all the information.
No.
Because we never see what happens if there's an empty space shared by the left and the middle pile.
Correct, but we have enough that we can eliminate two possibilities.
Yeah.
And that's enough.
I would agree with you.
So it's going to be on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
This is different.
I like it.
You know, that may not have been very smart. Remains to be seen, I think. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Alright.
You done goofed.
Oh. That's alright, I can fix it. First, let's get all of them facing to the right.
You want to check to see what's on the right?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Nothing I can deal with right now. Do not jump until you're clear of them. So my guess is these buttons just send me back. That apple right there is like only if you're really desperate. You're amused by this, aren't you?
I really want to know what the purpose of that button is.
I don't see that there is one. Yeah, that looks right. Alright, takes care of that. Oh, I see where that's going.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So now we no longer need to go this way.
Well done.
Thank you. Whee! Or wait for it. Go. You know, I should have just shot it.
Violence isn't the answer, Alpha.
I don't know. It's
Violence is the question, and the answer is yes.
Very good. Not that I expect to have to come back this way, but in case I do. That's for the desperate. I am not yet desperate. Oh, this button sucks. Because you have to pixel your way in. Makes it real difficult. Oh, you know what? I do have to come back this way. Because I gotta go through there. I have a crazy idea.
Go on.
Well, it cost me some health, but it worked. One small problem, though. Oh, damn it. That small problem is what's down there.
The exercising spider?
Well, that and... Oh, boy.
Oi, Gavolt.
So, remember I said that apple was for the desperate? Yeah, I think I'm desperate.
Alright, let's snack. Shields up.
1, 2, 3, go! Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, boom. Oh,
Werewolf in Paris?
close enough.
There's a werewolf in London.
Werewolves are fun.
Did you know that were means man and wolf means wolf? And that a female werewolf would not have been referred to as a werewolf, but as a wiffle wolf?
A wiffle wolf?
A wiffle
Oh,
wolf.
damn it.
It's fine, we didn't need that shield anyway.
I hope.
Besides, we're at full health. Full on a heady brew of apples and overconfidence.
Yes, overconfidence, the grandest weapon of all.
It's amazing what you can do with overconfidence.
Yes. Alright. Let's see.
We're clearly going to have to put that block back when we're done with that.
Yep.
Alright, we're almost done here. Full health. Everything is fine. It's just peachy.
Yes.
Like a glass full of peach schnapps that contains no methanol whatsoever. Everything is fine.
Schnapps.
See, we're just gonna put together this mosaic and everything's gonna be honky-dory.
Yes. Kavek anem. Oh, is this the cute puppy? It's the cute puppy. Don't remember how that piece goes, clearly. Isn't that a cute hellhound?
The words under this dog on this Roman mosaic are Latin for beware of the dog. I had thought that it was beware of the bread, so clearly I need to work on my Latin. Mosaic tiling was a practical form of flooring because it was durable, washable, and easily replaceable.
Very good. I remember there being so much due ahead in this particular chamber. Well, what do you know? Got to do it again.
Third time's a charm.
Yep.
Let us sing the gong song.
And how exactly does the gong song go?
Girl, show me that gong.
Okay. Oh, fantastic. All right, what do we got?
Things that are unique survive. So, We gotta have the two. So it's the bottom. Wait, no, because it's the top. No. Yes, it's the top.
Yep. Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
I'm so glad you knew where I was going with that. Holy...
Trick shot.
What the hell? There's one thing I'm thinking. Will this work? Nope. Alright, what am I thinking of? There's a particular angle I'm looking to shoot at. It might be that. Yeah, that was it. Didn't work. That did it. Pretty smooth, huh?
Smooth like butter.
Damn, I was sunk that time. Whoa. Alright.
That's a lot of bars.
I suspect something here.
That's a thing.
What's the point of that? It does the same thing as the bottom fucking lever. That's so worthless.
Garbage.
Okay, here's what I suspect now. I suspect that I'm gonna need that. Yep, it's the ancient world. We can definitely expect there to be some kind of trickery like that. There, got it.
Ah, smooth.
Thank you. Alright, now we go.
That's just some nice lazy automation.
Nothing wrong with that from time to time, huh? Oh. Oh.
This bat is having his way with you.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Alright. I gotta be careful from here on out.
Hungry for apples?
A little bit, yeah. I'm not gonna be able to trick my way through this one. I'm gonna have to make all 4 shots.
Oh, maybe not all 4 though.
Why do you say? It looks like it's 1 conveyor per shot.
It's not.
Oh, dear, it's not. I guess I should watch what goes on here then.
So the lever toggles the 3rd one. That was interesting.
Nice catch. I didn't even see that. Oh, wow. All right. Ah! That was way too close. for comfort.
Now let's never speak of that ever again.
Speak of what?
The thing that we won't speak of, obviously.
Right. Okay. This is a cute little thing they've got set up here. You see what I'm trying to figure out here, right?
Sorry, what?
I'm trying to figure out a way to jump to that box there.
Damn it, now
if-
I have...
If that doesn't work, just do that. Have what?
Now I have the gong song stuck in my head, and it's not like I can even listen to it, because it's not a real song.
You created your own lyrics, and now it's stuck in your head.
Just as the arrow haft that strikes the eagle is adorned with his own feather, we often provide the means to our own destruction.
Sounds to me like you brought this on yourself. Oh, damn it.
It's alright, we've got an apple. Slap an apple right on there, patch yourself right up. You'll be fine. You should get off, though. You're gonna get spidered. Oh, nice jukes!
Thank you.
The Great Wall of China.
I know.
Yes.
Is it Chinese?
But I don't want to hump to conclusions.
Alright, to tell you the truth, I don't even know if it's facing the right way.
It doesn't appear to be upside down, so that's nice.
Oh, whoops. Hold up. Yeah, that goes there. That goes there. Wait, no, it doesn't. Maybe? Does it? Oh, flip it where necessary. Oh, son of a... Okay. Okay. So it does go this way. It looks so weird in the top left, though. Oh well. What do we got about this Great Wall here?
Well, obviously, this is the Great Wall of China.
Yes.
1.5k miles long. Construction began around 400 BC. Oh, it required forced labor. I didn't know that.
I'm
And
not
it was
surprised.
intended to protect the country against invasion.
So that's what it's all about, huh? Forced labor, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So now, how do we get out of here? That's one way out. No doors here. No way out.
There's always a way out.
No way out.
And I bet you anything that the way out has something to do with the big long rope at the beginning of this.
Right.
It's
Okay.
making us climb a very long rope back up.
Rope, 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 rope.
2 miles of rope.
Rope, rope,
3
rope,
miles.
rope,
4
rope,
miles.
rope, 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 rope.
Okay, what have we?
So you're the commons. What do you got in common? Let's see what we have in common. The only thing we have in common. Look,
There's only one thing here that has the thing in common that needs to have the thing in common.
Bottom.
Yeah, so that's the one that we have to hit.
Boop. All right. Almost out of here.
I should honestly have perfect memory of this
Do
of
it.
this
Put a
chamber.
blindfold on and do it.
No way.
Do it.
You want me to do this blindfolded?
Yes. Pluck out your eyes.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing this. Okay.
You said you had perfect memory.
I said I should have perfect memory because I was so miserable with the sound the gong game at the end of this one. I don't know if I do or not, but I guess let's test the theory. Going blind.
All right.
Okay, yeah. I'm standing right at the end here. Actually, you know what? Guide me, because...
Okay.
Did I get...
So far, so good. You just
you
cycled through this room once through a looping portal.
Did I get hit?
No.
I don't know how.
And you moved it one. I think you're gonna have to move it again. So.
Alright.
Okay, that was opportunity.
Alright, I should be up against the wall now.
Yep.
Okay. Blip, 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 blip.
And
Boom!
stop. Okay, you're good. You're good.
Did I hit it?
All right, turn right and fire beam and see where it goes. Or turn left and fire beam. Okay, well, that struck one of them.
Alright. Now how do I go about striking the other?
We need to flipinate the flipperanium. Oh wait, actually we're gonna have to close that one because it's now blocking the prism from the other one.
Well, I have no idea where that... I'm pretty sure that triangle automatically moves, and I have no idea where it is. I'm gonna need your help.
Fire! Okay. Just a little too late. But that's okay. We're just gonna wait. And we're gonna wait. Wait. And fire! And a little bit too late. We're gonna wait, and we're gonna wait, and we're gonna wait, and we're gonna wait, we're gonna wait, and fire! Alright, we're good. And go! Alright. So far, so good. I don't think that rotated.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Alright, what happened? I think that sounded like I got hit.
You might want to get your rabies shots updated.
Oh, lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, this is good. We just gotta keep going. All right, let's do a test fire to see where it goes.
Say
And
when.
fire. Oh wait, okay.
I had the. There we go. I'm on spacebar.
Fire. Okay. We need to rotate it at least once more. Sweet mother of mercy. Okay, let's do a test fire. And fire. Okay. I think one more. Okay, let's do the test fire.
Did I get hit?
Yes,
Fuck.
it's fine. Fire. Okay. One more and it will be in the correct position. Alright, we're
That
down
didn't-
to 1 health.
Yeah, I was gonna say that didn't sound good.
And fire. I think we might have fired a tad bit too early.
I jumped the gun.
Fire. Okay, now
4, 5, 6.
oh my goodness.
Nice.
You are that character. You are that character who
Alright. I gotta play this max safe here.
TV show writers think
Come on.
that autism is a superpower. You are that.
This sucks so bad. What room am I in now? I don't even know.
If you make a short hop, there's a prison, and if you jump off the platform down a short drop, there's a lever, but it's likely to be an ambush. Okay, no ambush. You hit the lever, jump up and to the right. Oh, wait, do a straight jump. Now do it. Okay, yes. Stop. All right, and you're gonna want to walk a little bit to the left. And you're going to want to jump and fire your laser.
Alright.
Okay. Now you're going to want to walk forward a half step. Another half step. Now you're going to want to do a short jump and fire your laser. Okay. Now you're going to want to take a big jump so you don't hit the lever. Alright, this is tricky because there's a spider and a pit, and you're likely to get boned. Just keep on inching forward. Inch, inch. Stop.
Just tell me when he rises.
Rising. You're good. Okay. We missed a lever though, but I don't think that will make too much of a difference. Hopefully. Alright, so the question is, do you want to go down or do you want to go across?
Let's go down.
Alright, then just walk to the left and you should fall into a pit. Oh, that, can you super jump up? Oh boy, okay, walk to the right. We're gonna go through this room again. Okay. No, stop. Walk to the left. And now make a big jump and fire your laser. Okay, now make a big jump to the left so that you avoid the switch, and I'll tell you, he's rising. Okay, wait. And he's rising, and he's risen. Alright, so now we're going to hold, and we're going to jump to the left and hold left. Perfect. Okay, stop. We're in a room with 3 gong puzzles, an artifact, and a flying frog. So
I remember.
let's
I remember this one. Just help me with the flying thingy timing.
stop. Okay, he's left, right, left, right,
I think I need hole 1.
left,
I'm literally doing this on
Right.
like how well I know how these control.
left. That was very close. He stopped.
Okay, I know what he's doing. I remember.
Oh, Jesus!
I remember this pattern. As I recall, there are 2 gongs to go. The bridge is complete, right?
Yes.
Okay.
However, you have missed a diamond. You literally can't go back right now. Oh, yes, you can. Okay. So now there's a snake, and there's a pit in front of you. You're gonna want to fire lasers at 2 prisms that are touching each other.
You say I can go back?
Yeah. Well, okay. Yes, but we're gonna do this first. Okay. So that raised 2 pillars.
I remember those 2.
That descends the front pillar.
We're gonna need that again.
There's a switch
I need.
below you, like you're standing on the roof of a structure, and the switch is just about directly below you, and you're dead.
Was that the snake?
Yep.
Alright, no more blind.
Still, that was pretty friggin' impressive.
Oh, thank you.
The getting the gongs was nail biting and masterful.
Oh, thank you. I remember that room really well. Whoops. I might want the super jump for this. Boom, 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 boom. Ah. All right. Best to do that first. That way I'm not messing up any sequences later. Drop. Yeah, I remember his little halfway pattern here.
And it is very impressive that you do.
Alright. I really just need that one pushed up right now. Okay. I have an idea. There, this should work. .
Goodbye, Mr. Snake. Now we have to wonder what is the fuel source for this face torch?
That is a fine question, which I cannot answer. Yep, I have to do this remotely. There's no cheaping my way through this. Position's important too. This would have been really hard to do blind.
Yes.
Can I still hit it? That's going to be a real tough shot, if it's even doable. It's not. By this point in time, this would be a fatal fall.
Well, it depends. If you have some method of decreasing your terminal velocity. You've got a shield generator in there.
I do.
It would not be out of the question to make something that will increase your surface area while you're falling.
I got bad feelings about this.
Never tell me the odds.
Oh well.
You're fine. You're not boned yet. Oh, okay, now you're boned.
That's alright.
Can you just hold on the middle pit?
Yeah, you know what? I could do that trick.
Moms hate her. This one quick trick.
Moms hate tricks. Moms hate what they used to be. I mean, what? Did I say that out loud? Haha!
One down, one to go.
I think what I've really managed to do here is find every single way to bypass triangles on those puzzles. Okay. This stands to be interesting. I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be a lot harder than it was. With the setup up above, you see. And finally...
King Toot incoming. Toot toot.
King Toot and Cayman. So, what is this?
This is King Tut's mask. Around 1.35 before Jesus is. Egyptian King Tutankhamun died when he was only 18.
So young.
He had a lot of genetic defects because incest was really common in the Egyptian royal line. So brothers would marry their sisters and have children and heirs with them.
So you mean the South is filled with Egyptians?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, well.
He was buried with a mask over his mummified body. His tomb was undamaged by time and robbers until the British got there, and then it was damaged by robbers.
Oh, boy.
In a museum!
This ought to be interesting.
You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. Alright, show me what you got. This is another uncommon one.
Yep.
So it's got to be something that does not have a bottom right. Okay, so it's...
Well... Oh, yeah, it's the middle. Okay. So... Bottom left is a yes. Top left is also a yes. It's got to be the bottom.
Yep.
And this time, there's no shield to help us out. Oh. I'm screwed. Got it.
I am glad that these clearly Hindi architects gave us instructions in English.
Yes, much appreciated. Wait, we've been in Egypt this whole time?
I like how some of these guys are just like men in suits and ties. Like the president showed up. I also like that woman in the red dress in the very front who's just rocking out. This is quite the multicultural cast. Oh, and then it just dumps us back into the DOS. Okay.
Yeah. So, it seems as though we have done all that we came here to do. What'd you think?
We made some friends. We made even more enemies. We pillaged antiquities, rare antiquities, and we learned about the joys of the gong song.
All in all, we had a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. And we talked about the finer points of sex with animals. Yeah, we did that.
Alright. I have some errands I must run. So I think I need to stop the broadcast at this point.
Did you know that broadcast is a farming term?
Is it really?
Yes. It was a specific way of throwing seeds with your hand. If you were to just drop seeds, that was casting seeds. But if you were to straighten your arm and swing your whole body around, that was broadcasting. And
so that's where that comes from, eh?
Yep, and radio stole it.
Very nice. Well, with that last little bit of informative trivia, hopefully it will not be too long before we do another thing.
Yeah. I'll have my people contact your people, and we'll discuss the licensing rights.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We should be able to get something on paper by 2023.
Sounds good to me. 5 years.
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot, man.
Bye.
And thanks to all of you guys for watching. Have an alpha day.